This happened during spring break of 2021. I was in my second year of college, and 5 of my friends and I decided to rent a cheap cabin in rural Georgia. There were 6 of us: me, Ethan, Ryan, Luke, and 2 girls, Emma and Claire. The cabin was listed online as private, secluded, lakeside. But when we arrived, it was clear the photos were old. The place was run down, smelled of mildew, and the windows were caked with dust. We laughed it off. It was just for the weekend. I can't believe we've got this whole place to ourselves. It's kind of magical. We might as well live it up like we own the place. Who wants another drink? The first night, we grilled outside, played music, and drank too much. By 2 a.m., we all crashed. At around 4:20 a.m., I woke up suddenly. From my ground floor bedroom window, I heard it. Tap, tap, tap. I turned my head and saw a man standing outside the glass. Pale, shirtless, hair wild, his face pressed to the window. His eyes were wide, unblinking. His mouth hung slightly open as he tapped with his fingers. I whispered for Ryan, who was sleeping on the couch nearby. "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" When he saw, he jumped up and shouted. The man vanished. The next morning, we found bare footprints in the dirt, circling the cabin, stopping at every single window. We've got to be smart tonight. Barricade the doors, close the windows tight. I don't think I'll sleep a wink knowing he might come back. But around 3:30 a.m., Ryan spotted him again, this time inside the kitchen. There he is, in the kitchen. His back was to us, his skin covered in long, raw scratches. He was swaying in front of the fridge like he didn't understand what it was. "Turn on the lights." We turned on the light. He was gone. The back door was wide open. We left within 20 minutes, taking only the essentials. At a diner an hour away, a deputy listened to our story and simply said, "Yeah, we've had problems with squatters out there." The cabin listing vanished from every rental site within days. We never got our deposit back, and none of us ever went back to Georgia. Can you believe what just happened? It feels like a bad dream. I mean, who just watches people in the night and then disappears like that? We were lucky. Things could have gone much worse. I keep thinking about those eyes. They were empty, hollow. Just thinking about it sends chills down my spine. Next year, let's just stick to campus parties. No more secluded cabins in the woods. We all laughed, but deep down we knew it wasn't just the cabin. There was something out there, lurking, and we just narrowly escaped its grasp. It was a story we'd remember forever. I think we should try to find that cabin owner. He should know there's more than just squatters out there. Maybe, but that might just lead us back into trouble. We barely got away this time. What if we're not the only ones? What if others end up there? All we can do now is warn people, share our story. Maybe it'll help someone else. Yeah, let's turn this nightmare into a good campfire story. After all, everyone loves a good spooky tale. As we drove away, I wondered if the cabin was ever truly there to begin with. It felt like a waking dream, a phantom memory of shadows and whispers, lingering on the edge of reality. I keep thinking, what if we had stayed another night? Maybe we would have discovered more about that man. Honestly, I don't want to know anymore. I'm happy with never stepping foot in the woods again. Agreed, but it's strange. A part of me is curious. You think that makes me crazy? Not crazy, just human. Curiosity can be a double-edged sword. Well, whatever it was, at least we've got each other, right? In the end, that's all that really mattered. A bond forged in the face of the unknown. Sometimes the reality is more frightening than any fiction, and the stories that stay with us are the ones that speak to something deeper, something alive in us all.